Hello everyone. Thank you all again for the patience. Since my videos are coming out a bit late, sometimes nowadays, so I'll try to fix that. And my last video of the night is gonna be about a film called Come Play. A funny thing about this film is this film was made because of a short, I believe made by the person who made Shazam and a horror film. I forgot his name, but all of you know what I'm talking about by this point. But if you don't, that's alright too. So, but before I go into that and into a bit of the short, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody, because without all of you, ladies and gentlemen, I won't be where I'm at because of all of you, and I'm very grateful because of that, so thank you. And if you're new to this channel and you're curious about what I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and gaming reviews. So if you like those things, check out my playlist down below and see what you think. And also comment down below, like, share, all the good stuff. With all that said, let's get on with the show today. So basically to describe this film, it all started with a short. If you've seen the film, then you know where I'm going with this. So where we see this booth, where a person had to be in there, like in the parking lot, wherever it is, in that booth, whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about. Parking cars in there until they have to pay them back when you leave. It's not like a toll booth, it's something else. But anyway, we see this guy in there, and he's on his phone, and he talks about Larry. If you watch the film, then you'll understand where I'm going with this even more. So Larry is this creature that's alone and wants a friend, but there's a catch. To be his friend, you have to be transported to his world in a way, and he only comes through, like, say for example, cell phones, a switch, a TV, anything that involves electricity. So that's his premise of getting into the world and out, per se. So pretty much, and this is why this movie was made in the first place, because of that short. So we see this kid who is correctly autistic, can't speak too much, so he has to use technology to speak. And Oliver was misunderstood, and his parents were supportive and helped him out in any way they could. But only Larry popped up when he got the tablet. And he got the tablet from his father's work, which I tried to describe towards the best of my ability. So, out of the lost and found box. So the person must have knew that thing was cursed or something, because they just left it there. Anyway, the father comes back with the tablet. Of course, the mom and dad argue tooth and nail until he leaves the house. Pretty much that I don't believe they were divorced. He was forced to leave the house in a way. So when he left the house and everything, that's when Larry striked. He striked on many occasions. When he had a sleepover, when Oliver had a sleepover with his friends. What else? Also, his dad had a run-in with him. His mom had a run-in with him. Some of them, there were many instances where Larry was very persistent to have a friend in his own world, which I don't blame him. And I can understand this, because anyone misjudged and has no friends, people just don't want to deal with them at all in general. Which, again, I can understand that from time to time. So, based on personal experience. But, pretty much Larry wanted Oliver, but one of the parents made the ultimate sacrifice so Oliver can be in that world and not in Larry's. After all that, the way it ended, it felt, I say this correctly, nostalgic and beautiful, pretty much. Because the way the movie ended, Oliver felt happy. He felt safe. He spoke for the first time in this film. But I won't say when. And this is a testament that all of us, if we're born different with disabilities, being autistic or whatever, we're all human beings short at the end of the day and shouldn't be judged by our flaw that we have. And that's not right. So, that's what I got from this film, and the horror aspect was on point as well. So I greatly appreciate those aspects. So if you never heard of the short, I'm sure it's somewhere on YouTube. I forgot the title of it. And Come Play was a good film to me. Was it perfect? No. And it came out in 2020, which again came out with COVID, but during that time, a lot of films were sucky, were bad. This one wasn't bad. I was impressed with it. With all that said, if you're new on this channel and you're curious about Come Play, I know it's old, but it's my first time seeing it, and I want to share it. So, and if you're new on this channel and want to check it out, I would say go for it and see what you think. If you like horror films or have a similar experience that kind of relates to you, then you're definitely going to enjoy the film more and learn from it. With all that said, thank you all again for the love and support. I greatly appreciate it. Stuff like that. So, thank you very much. May God bless you all. Stay safe. And I will see you on the next one.